hope your day is going great. You guys know me, never done a video before, so just pardon my awkwardness. But I figured there's no time like the present, right? So today is Friday, September 10th, and I've got a lot of stuff on my to-do list today. Mostly just getting ready for the farmer's market tomorrow. But I kind of wanted to show you guys around the garden because it's been a hot minute. So let's take a look. All right, so we have a new addition, not really new, but you guys know this baby right here, Amber. Yeah, she's not the best behaved, so we've had to kind of gate off a lot of things. You guys know this gate, you guys know this gate, but Woody was very busy the other day making this gate for the earth garden, which is a long time coming because, the ease. All right, and she can't get in. All right, it's mid-September, which means around here, tomatoes are still in full force, but won't be for much longer. We've got a whole bunch of cherries growing right now. That's on my to-do list, is to harvest these guys right here. We've got some hot peppers, and yes, we have a lot of weeds growing, which I am going to actually talk about in a couple of minutes. So we've got the sun golds, we've got hybrid super sweet, right, and basil, which I'm planning on doing a lot of harvesting of our basil. Our Thai basil is doing amazing, but it's the end of the season, so we got to do something about it. We've got our purple opal, our Genovese, and I'm really excited about these guys right here. Some big fat habanero peppers. Be making some hot sauce with these, also offering them at the farmer's market. Ghost peppers. And then our turnover for fall garden. We've got our lettuce mix growing right here. Our kale in the next bed right there. More lettuce mix here. Some of it got washed away and came in patchy, so this is some new growth along with some old growth that I'll be harvesting a little bit later. Just planted some, I want to say red salad bowl, red oak leaf rather. Lettuce right here, Swiss chard right there. And this is the reason that we needed to make the gate, because our friend Amber was sneaking in and finding something in our Swiss chard bed. Pollinators are our friends in the garden. We still have a lot of flowers on our pepper plants that need to be pollinated in order to create peppers. Here's one right here. Who's a good boy? You good boy. Now we've got our gorgeous sun golds right here, trellising all the way up there. Still have to harvest these. Okay, for our market tomorrow. But they're looking beautiful. I'm hoping they will still for several more weeks, but we'll see. Okay, and our nursery greenhouse, we've got some starts. Not quite sure what we're gonna do with these, whether we're gonna sell them or use them in our garden, but some kale starts are looking really good. Now to our hoop house, which is our favorite right now because we got the ginger going on here, which we also need to harvest. It's growing up really big. Woody has done a lot of videos in the past about our compost. This area has just become largely overgrown. Hi, how you doing? But it's become a little bit overgrown. We haven't maintained it that much. At the beginning of the summer, this knotweed, this smartweed, it looked generally like it does right now, but there was a little bunny rabbit family living in here, so we decided not to really touch it very much. And having these weeds, some native, some not, around really has kind of increased the biodiversity of our whole garden, our whole backyard. Is this goldenrod with a little pollinator friend on it right there. Okay. Native, fantastic for a pollinator garden. Now, how might I know all of this, you might say? Well, I would like to say it's all because I've been I enrolled myself in a Master Naturalist program last year, and I went through the whole program through Zoom. It was really difficult to learn a lot that way for me, so a lot of this I've done with the help of my Master Naturalist cohort and doing some research on my own. So one of the things that I do that you guys could do as well is I use this app. It's called iNaturalist, and it's a lot like other apps you've heard of in the past, like Picture This, where you just take a picture and it tells you what it is. But this is community science based, and what that means is it turns into research. So this app is used, the data from this app is used to figure out what kind of species are growing or existing around your area. So here's my phone, all right? And here, right there, it's blurry. I'll zoom out. It's that iNaturalist app with the little green bird. If you come to something, you want to know what it is, you're on a hike, whatever, it doesn't have to be a plant. It could be a turtle. It could be a bug, anything. You click this little observe button right there. Camera. If you have a picture of something that you already have some questions about, you can use your photo library, whatever. Click the camera. Okay, let's find anything. Okay. Something that I already know. This plant right here, which I planted. Click. You see my reflection. Have to get out of the sun. Use photo. Okay, I'll give you lots of different suggestions. Because I know which one this is, I actually know, I'll be able to click it. The internet works. Tomato. Okay, and then you share. So they know there are tomatoes growing around this area. No, they are not native. Yes, we have planted them. But this, all these things that I put in here, people, you'll see there's little comments right there. Other people that are nature nerds, such as myself, will go in and look at other people's information and leave comments, kind of checking to see if we've chosen the right suggestion. So for example, I clicked this one yesterday. I uploaded this picture and I thought it was something else. And somebody commented to me that they thought it was trumpet vine. So I was incorrect, and now I know trumpet vine is actually a beneficial plant to have because it turns into this gorgeous, I don't know if you can see, orange flower and becomes a pollinator plant. The more you know. What are you doing? What are you eating? All right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about biodiversity. I'd mentioned it before, and this is kind of a little bit what I meant. In our water collection systems, right here, these are open water collection systems, catches rain, and we reuse the water that we use to wash our greens, which we haven't had those for a while, all season long. Wonder if you guys are gonna be able to see or not. Yes, there are tadpoles. All right, the tadpoles eat the lettuce. They grow into frogs, which then eat the pests, like mosquitoes. They create nutrient-dense water, which we use to water our plants sometimes, not all the time. Yeah. So the frogs and the tadpoles are not the only things that I've seen this year. We've seen lots of skinks, Like I said, we saw rabbits. I've seen 2 box turtles that have lived in our earth garden. We've had the bunnies, all sorts of different types of birds. So I'm kind of proud of our biodiversity this season.